December's trading post items are now available. Well, they will be in game, but we know what they are. I think it's after reset we'll be able to see these things. But here we are. Blizzard has revealed the December 2023 trading post items, and they're very merry, to say the least. We've seen this one before, we know. The Candy Cane, Slow Globe Sword. This is actually one of the coolest Christmas items I feel like they've ever put in the game. Just the fact that it's got that, if you haven't made one of these with your own mouth back in the in first grade and poked your friend with it, I don't even know if you were alive during that time. Because this is what we all did. And this thing is really good looking. I actually like this stuff. Okay, you get Mitzi the reindeer too. The Crimson Glimmer Fury. This mount actually looks pretty cool. It does. It's one of the Foxboy mounts, of course. I haven't actually gotten one of these yet. I think this would be my first Foxboy mount if I did get it. But it looks good, and I'm excited. I'll probably end up actually buying this one. I haven't bought everything off the trading post. I've been very selective about what I get. But the Foxboy mount is actually what I'll probably go for. You get your class sets if you are an evoker. I actually happen to like this set actually for evokers. It's actually kind of cool, and the time belt there with the sand hourglass is pretty nice looking. If you are a hunter, you also get your set. Also very good. These sets, all in all, have been great. The only one that was actual shit was the DK set. The Death Knight set, I actually did not even buy it when it was available because it literally looks like fucking slimy shit. I don't know what it was. The Mage set, obviously a great aesthetic for mages, especially if you're a Blood Elf mage. I mean, you have to go get this. All in all, the weapons, too, look really good, I have to say, for all the classes. Blizzard's been dropping W's with these things. These sets have been looking great. Like I said, the only one that kind of sucked was the Death Knight one. Sam Fury confirmed. Sam Furry confirmed. Oh my god, what did I say to fucking confirm that? Jesus, delete that. Okay, here we go. And a Shaman set. The Shaman set looks awesome. This is so good, man. I have to say, like, I've always liked the Zandalari Troll aesthetic, and this fits in perfectly, even if you're not a Zandalari Troll. This is a really nice set, honestly. The shields look great. And our boys, the Scarlet Monastery, are making a return here. You get the Scarlet Robe, Cloak, and Shield from this trading post, and these things look great, man. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Oh my god, I'm ready to just drink a bowl of fruit punch, poisoned, and die with my fellow cultists with this one. This looks great. All in all, I've been loving the Scarlet Monastery stuff. I've always loved the Scarlet Monastery, but these aesthetics just look so good. And if you read the description on these items, the cloying scent of cathedral incense and righteous indignation clings to the fabric and metals within. Come on. They're so badass, man. I freaking love this shit. I'll probably actually end up buying this stuff. Obviously, the Scarlet Monastery shield, I have no use for it as a Death Knight, but damn, this looks good, man. Damn, this looks good. Moving on, you can also get yourself some little boots here. We've seen this before, the Wildheimer Scout headgear. The blue version, this one is freaking amazing. This one's great, and I remember reading the description for this item. Oh my god, it's so good. Some Scourge Knights kept the armor they died in, twisted by the same magic that raised them. Oh man, I need this one. I'm actually probably gonna this trading post. December is a pretty big W. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Moving on, just some Blade Master beads. You know, get your neck anal beads and stuff like that. Class Snowy, a couple hammers, swords. This weapon caught my attention when I first looked at it because it really looks like that the gavel that the Draenei was carrying in the Burning Crusade cinematic. He had a purple version of this. This one looks really cool. It's like a fell version of it. Actually, a really cool looking hammer. If I was a paladin, I might go for this. If I was going for like some kind of fell transmog look. This one, damn. Is this a two-hander or a one-hander? Oh, it's a one-hand. If it was a two, I would have gone for this. This actually looks great for a Death Knight. A little sword there for the Blade Masters. You can also get the hammer. So if you pre-ordered the expansion, the War Within, you got this set, but you didn't get the matching weapon. Well, now you're going to get it. It's this beautiful looking hammer. And I have to say, honestly, for as far as expansions go, expansion sets and things, this is probably the best looking one they've ever done. It's like hyper detailed. There's something about it that's just like really appealing to my eye. I really do like this set. I feel like they put a lot of work into it, and it just looks freaking great. You're doing the last two bosses with us? Nice, King Julie. Yes. Yeah, this looks really good. I've been enjoying the overall, what is it, the look or the feel of all this armor. And another thing about these hammers, they have a really cool lightning effect on them. Hey, look at that. Damn. That looks badass. Better than any enchant that you could currently put on this thing. So overall, this is cool. If you're walking around with this set, this is really cool. This is a good looking set, man. Can I see it in the model viewer? Yeah, it keeps taking me to this freaking armor shit. Yeah, really good looking. Overall, this stuff looks great. The end, you know, of all the shit in the December trading post, I have to say this is the worst. It's the end item. It's a freaking pink baby moose. A baby moose pet. Buttercup the baby moose. I have to say this is kind of one of the worst end of trading post. This is the one that you get for filling out your trading post bar. The hell? Are you serious? They've done so much better with some of these. I don't know. Buttercup the trade. Okay. Yeah, so if you're into pets, I guess that's going to do it for you. Yeah, don't diss the moose. Okay. Read the whole message, Sam. I did mention it. Yes, but for heroic run, because I haven't killed any of the heroic bosses. Oh, shit. Yes. Yeah, of course. Of course you can do that. Yes, join. We're going to do heroic today for sure. More trading post items beyond December. Going forward, these are some things that have been data mined. We're not exactly sure where, when, or how we're going to get these, but monthly rewards, we've seen a little duck. Yeah. The little mage duck. He's even got a staff. This is pretty cool looking. This one. See, like, this is an end of trading post item that I'd want. Not that pink baby moose, but it is what it is, I guess. This is really cool. The blue version of the war turtle, or they're calling it a green version, I guess. The savage green battle turtle. Yeah, so this looks great. There's also this. If you've ever just wanted to kind of Mary Poppins your way through WoW, I guess, this is perfect for you. Looks real nice. Even better on the male model. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Wow. Yeah, fulfill your gardening dreams. This one in particular reminds me of Ardenweald. I wonder if that's a hint at anything going on with Ardenweald. We've talked a lot about it and how it looks like the Emerald Dream. We saw, what's her name? Was it Ysera? One of the dragons returned to Ardenweald. We saw that in the closing cinematic for the raid after you do the quest line. So that's kind of interesting. And we got some beetles, which, oh, we got a little heart beetle. This will probably be for February. The love bug, I'm guessing, is what they're going to call this one, yeah. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that'll probably be for the February trading post. And, of course, the one-shoulder cloak. We got to get these soon. These are so nice, man. Very cool stuff off the trading post. We also saw, for transmog purposes, you know, the Night Elves got their new city, Belemeth, coming in 10.2.5. It's slightly underwhelming, but it is what it is. The guards there are wearing these, and you can actually get this. So this is the new tabard and cloak and shoulders for the Night Elves. Yes, the new Night Elf city, and you can see the tree of Yggdrasil is on there now, whereas the old one had the Darnassus tree on it, which was, you know, it will be missed. It will be missed. DPS. Okay, let's check this out. We got week 2, season 3 DPS charts here. And remember, you got to take this shit early on with a grain of salt. Okay? Yeah, Ysera and Malfurion. That's right, that's right. Malfurion was standing in her place. Yeah, so he gets to come back, I guess. DPS charts. So, again, take these with a grain of salt. People don't really have their legendary yet, so for Death Knights, Warriors, and Paladins, their DPS is going to change. A lot of people don't have tier set yet, full tier set, but here it is. Let's check out the numbers so far. Ass Rogue. Ass Rogue. Yes. At the very top. Wow, by a lot, man. Holy crap. Assassination Rogue doing really good. This is just overall DPS. Havoc Demon Hunter in a good spot. Demo Warlock. It's like a law or a rule that one of the demonology specs always has to be in the top 3. One of the Warlock specs. Well, there you go. That's the one for right now. Beast Mastery Hunter, Arcane Mage, Enhancement Shaman, wrapping up the top boys. Warrior sitting there in the middle, it looks like. Frosty K at the bottom. Unholy, which was very high the entirety of Season 2. The top DPS, honestly. Sitting here, but don't forget, that Legendary is going to have a major effect on Unholy Death Knight DPS. So we'll see what it looks like later on down the line. And then we got the other Warlock specs. I mean, I just talked very highly about Warlock, but it looks like the other two are kind of shit right now. At least in terms of overall DPS. Maybe single target's different. Ret Pally, same with them. They get the Legendary. They're going to fly up this chart. We'll see. Single target DPS, kind of the same story. Looks like, oh wow, the highest Warlock spec for Demonology is the highest, and it's pretty low for a Warlock, actually. No Warlocks in the top. Holy crap. Assassination Rogue is just popping off right now. Jesus. Reduced price for RNG cooking. My god. The meta? What's the meta right now? Play what is fun to you. Yeah, I agree. Fuck the meta. Play what is fun. Yeah. I've always been that way. So, very interesting. Warrior specs will jump when they get the Lego. Oh, yeah, for sure. All the Warrior specs will jump. Again, Retribution Paladin. And Unholy is this high without the Legendary right now. I would actually probably think Unholy is going to fly up this to the top. I would expect it, honestly, because that Legendary and the shit that it's going to do with those stacks and the abilities it has, it's going to be crazy. That shit's going to be popping off, man. I can't wait to see what the numbers are going to look like. Mage, Arcane's doing the best out of those specs. We got Beast Mastery Hunter again up here. Sub-Titty Rogue coming up the back. And then the rest of these boys. Who are the biggest movers of all? Let's see who moved the most since last week. Ass Rogue was at the top, so we have no movement there. Down 3, up 5. It looks like down 7 is the biggest mover down was Outlaw Rogue. And the biggest mover up was Fury Warrior. And this is probably because people are also getting their tier sets slowly but surely here. That's going to affect a lot of DPS. Also, I'm guaranteeing we are going to see major moves, again, from Unholy, Fury, and Retribution Paladin. When those boys get their legendaries, that shit's going to pop off real hard.